Dennis Chianta was a crack addict from North London. His life revolved around scoring drugs and finding money to score drugs. But even crack addicts have to eat sometime.
Cheeseburger, please.
Oi, wait your turn. I've been queuing here for ages. Can I have a large Big Mac meal with a Coke?
We're off. You coming?
Yeah.
In effect, what you've got is Gavin being served and the two girls coming in to leave the restaurant with him. And they all go out. And as they go out, there's eye contact between the two of them. And a shout comes up from Dennis.
You should learn some manners.
What are you talking about? There wasn't a queue.
Yeah, there was, and you jumped it.
Get lost, will you?
Hey, you can't talk to me like that.
But what exactly is your problem?
And just at this point, you see the bag go down in front of him, and Dennis is challenged by Gavin as to whether he's going to produce a knife. No doubt he thinks better of it in a big public place. The girls break it up, and Gavin goes to leave with the two girls, and he turns left down the Seven Sisters Road towards Finsbury Park. And at this point, Dennis, he's made an order, he's given money over, but doesn't wait for it, so he just demands his change back.
Give me my change. Come on, give me the change.
He's angry at this point and then leaves and goes in the same direction. And here you see Gavin and the two girls walking up Seven Sisters Road in the direction of Finsbury Park.
Yeah, and his mate Trevor.
Oh, yeah.
You Trevor, don't you?
I do.
Dennis is just on the outside of the phone box, just obviously waiting to pick his moment. Right at the top of the screen, you can just about see Dennis running up to Gavin and stabbing him in the back. And Gavin, unfortunately, only has minutes to live.
I was down in Holloway at church and didn't realise that until afterwards that in actual fact I was only about 200 yards from where the incident happened.
The offender had paid for a meal. He hadn't waited to collect it, but he paid for it with a £10 note. So all the £10 notes at that particular till were recovered. They were fingerprinted. We obviously conducted house-to-house inquiries in the area and got as much local publicity as we could. We were 5 weeks into the investigation when we came to Crimewatch, but we really were stalled. We had, at that time, no idea who the offender was.
A senseless murder which began with a row in McDonald's.
Help me. Call an ambulance. Oh, jeez. Julie.
Can you hear me?
We did have a call from one viewer who named Dennis Chianta, or gave us a Christian name that led us to identify Dennis Chianta. This person had seen the reconstruction, seen the conduct of the offender in McDonald's, shouting at the staff, demanding his change. And that is what prompted that caller to ring us, because the caller had thought that there were definite echoes of Dennis Chianta's conduct there.
Give me my change. Come on, give me my change.
What we did on the morning of Wednesday the 29th of October last year, we decided to execute search warrants at the addresses in Holloway that we thought that he might be at. So we simultaneously raided 3 properties looking for him, and we found him in the third of those properties, one in Highgate, where he'd been living with a partner.
Nobody move! Everyone remain still!
And I saw his reaction to being told that he was arrested for this murder, and he looked absolutely terrified. The colour drained from his cheeks, and it was really then that I was more sure than ever that he committed the murder in Seven Sisters Road.
Can I just ask you to state your full name, please?
Dennis Chianta.
Would you say your clothing in general is more casual than formal?
No comment.
Because again, your posture is very similar to the person in the video. What do you have to say about that?
No comment.
This person ran up to him and plunged a knife into the middle of his back. Was that person you?
No comment.
that one day everything changed. Life changed completely for us. You know, that one morning when this happened. And even after 8 months, it's still very difficult to, you know, to cope with it. Going into the court today, it will be quite horrendous, really, you know, just to come face to face with the person that had murdered Gavin, really. I don't know how I feel when I do eventually come face to face with him.
On the 21st of June this year, Doreen and her family were faced with Dennis Chianti for a 4-week trial. Evidence was heard from facial mapping experts to show that the face of the man in McDonald's was the same as Chianti's whilst in custody, and there was more evidence from the CCTV.
We approached a podiatrist, Hayden Kelly, and supplied him with the footage from McDonald's, footage of the man on the street, together with footage of Dennis Chianti in custody. And he found that the man in McDonald's, the man on the street and Chianti all had a deformity in the right knee, and that the toes on the left foot were pointing outwards and compensating for this deformity in the right knee in a very unusual way. And because of the unusualness of the gait, Hayden Kelly concluded that there could be strong support that they were one and the same person. The trial ended on Monday, July the 19th. The jury retired just at around 11 o'clock on that Monday to consider their verdict, and they came back with a majority verdict of 11-1 guilty. Chianti's reaction, certainly visibly shocked, uttered a few words about how he hadn't done it, but visibly shocked when he was, the jury came back with a guilty verdict.
If that person wasn't you, and I'd expect you to be saying, it wasn't me, I was here, or I was with so-and-so, and they can tell you it wasn't me. But you're sat there just saying no comment. So I'm giving you an opportunity in the interview now to tell me, were you involved in that incident?
No comment.